Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 144. Please stay safe. If you are safe, at least one more person is safe whom you can harm. And you are safe because your family is safe. And you can keep your family safe because you are one connect in between many other people. So, this is how we can support our society, help our society. Ladies and gentlemen, today our topics master is Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy. And to support him, we are all here and we are going to manage our time with estimate. We are going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes and he is going to give us very interesting and simple topics. He did not promise, but I feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and start the meeting. Officially, give him a thunderous round of applause. Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy. Over to you, man.
Thank you so much, Amjad sir. Firstly, I would like to thank this platform. It helped me uh, to grow the confidence from the day I joined to now. I feel much better. I attended almost 20 to 30 meetings. It helped me a lot. So I really want to thank Amjad sir and all the other members who helped me in this process. So today I have some topics that I maintained since I joined Toastmasters. It's a mix of topics. You might heard these topics sometime back, but you can give it a try again.
Sorry
First,
for the
as
interruption. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry, really sorry. Toastmaster Zainab has volunteered as a timer. Toastmaster Zainab, uh, thank you so much. Really appreciate. And a big hand for you. You can continue, please. Really appreciate.
thank you so much, Jenna. So now the first table topic speaker for today's meeting is Toastmaster Umar.
Me, I am the first one.
Ready? I see you joined first when I was here. You want to go first?
Yes, why not? I can
So
go last,
your
first, anywhere.
okay. So your topics are instead of crushing the darkness, light a candle. Instead of crushing the darkness, light a candle.
Great. It's a Chinese proverb, I believe, and the meaning is that never focus on the problem, focus on the solution. So if you are focusing on the problem, you will have more problems. So darkness is there, and absence of darkness is called light. So light a candle, try to eradicate that darkness, one step at a time, one day at a time. Because in this the world, you will see a lot of negativity, lot of hatred, lot of maybe you can say bad things happening. So do you want to be act like a bad person, or you want to be a person of love, positivity, and light? It's up to you. It's who you are really inside. Both sides are there, positive and negative. Every human being has. There is a duality to our nature. So what you choose to become, it's up to you. You want to see the darkness, you want to become darkness, that the darkness is affecting you. I always say that when the abyss, when you look into the abyss looks back into you. If you are trying to fight a monster, don't become a monster. So it's up to you how you can conquer the fear, conquer the negativity, conquer all the hatred that is there in this world. You cannot kill hatred with hatred. You have to bring love to the table. And if you are bringing love to the table, then you can reduce that hatred, and one day it will become convert into love. So, of course, if you want to vanquish the darkness, you have to bring the light. You have to light a candle, and that candle, do you know what it is? Your own wisdom, your own inner beliefs, those positive things that you can do in life. Those are the candles that you can light up. And it is not just the one candle, you can light up a lot of candles. It will be just start a chain reaction, and you will be able to do such amazing things in your life if you just believe in yourself, believe in the goodness in the people, and all that. So over to you, table topic master.
Fantastic take, Umar sir. Really, we all can connect to that. Now we have Savita ma'am. Are you
Yes,
ready, ma'am?
Toastmaster Dinesh.
So, ma'am, your topic is to be genius is to know where to stop. To be genius is to know where to stop.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Yeah, Toastmaster Dinesh, and my greetings to everyone present here. To be genius, we should know where to stop. Yes, I agree with that statement. What is wisdom actually? Isn't it in consonant with the genius? When people or when a person is genius, it doesn't mean that he or she can do anything. He or she just goes on doing something without thinking about the side effects of anything. That person has to pause. The person has to pause. Person has to think, yes, is this direction the correct one? Is my focus is the correct one? Is it going to lead into something really positive for the society, for the world? Or is it just my own wish to accomplish or to get something into the life, into this life? So the person has to pause and think. And then maybe sometimes you have to take one step backward. Sometimes you have to divert. Sometimes you have to change the direction. It's not always that once you take a path, it is going to go into the correct one or it will lead to your success. There are good examples in our life also. We feel that this, like in this today example only, in Corona only, then when the first wave was there was a typical protocol which made these physicians used to follow that you have to do this first 3 days and then second, fourth day and fifth day and sixth day. But second wave is showing something else only. So the genius have to stop, pause, and take this other direction. No, on the 6th day this is happening. We have to follow something else. The medicines have to change. The protocol have to be something different than what we were following in the COVID first phase. So, in my opinion, yes, genius has to pause. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Great take, man. Really, we can connect to this as well. And then now I have Gabriel Sushant. Sushant, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes, Sushant. So, Sushant, your topic is things you love about yourself. Things you love about yourself. Can you hear me, Sushant?
Thanks, Table Topic Master, for that quest. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine, I'll come. Thanks, Table Topic Master, for that. Things that I really love about myself. The only main thing that I really love about myself is that the difference. From my childhood, every sir, for their children, they would do it so differently. For example, take a birthday. From the morning, they wear a new dress till they cut the cake. After the cake cutting, they wear another new dress. But for me, it was different, whole from the childhood. My mother wanted to be so different in growing me up. So she didn't want to do that. She wants me to be different. So what she really made me to do, spend time with them, spend really what really was needed, speak with them open-heartedly, which is really important at that particular time. And that's how right now I am. I feel so confident. And who do you think it is? Myself, as well as my parents. I really want to thank them. Every single parent will do it differently, but my mother always wanted to be creative as well as different. That's how she brought me. And of course, the elders in the family are always the test for the younger. She put me in everything and tested it so that my brother could use it. But what do the other parents do? They put both of their child into one thing so that they will see who is performing well. But my mother was not like that. She was both intelligent, smart, and creative. That's what I really love about myself, also my mother. Over to the table topic master.
Thank you so much, Sushant. So whenever I hear you speaking about the table topics, you always speak more mature than what your age is. So that really says how your parents brought you up. Wonderful take. So now we'll move on to next speaker. We have Toastmaster Santosh.
Hello, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Hi, Santosh. So this topic, this quote is I saw in the casinos basically. So it says, "Don't chase your losses. Don't chase your
Don't chase your.
loss, losses."
Can you write in topic
Yes, yes.
in chat? Don't chase your losses. Okay. Little tricky one. Huh? Don't chase your losses. I think nobody willingly chase their losses. First of all, when I hear about this topic, I think about the stock market. In stock market, what we do? When the stock market falls, we hold on the positions. And when we hold on the position, we think that one day it will come up and then we will make up our losses again. We will make a profit and go back to make up our losses. But that doesn't happen most of the times, at least in my case. And don't chase in our losses in our personal life. I can say this was little bit of, I was jokingly saying that, but don't chase your losses. What losses we incur in the life? The losses of time, losses of our money, or let us think about the losses of time. Sometimes we take wrong decisions and then we think that after the event is happened, in hindsight, we think that that was our wrong decision and we lost time. So you don't have to, you have to judge your losses in the beginning. Anticipation is very important here. You have to anticipate on your decisions properly so that you will, if you judge it properly, then I am lost. Okay, if you judge it properly, then maybe you will not be able to take the wrong decisions. And if you don't take the wrong decisions, you will not incur the losses. And once you are doing something wrong, you don't follow it, pursue it all along, that you have to make it right. And if you don't do that, then at least you will recover your losses, or you will not chase your losses. So don't ride on the wrong horse, that I would say in this case. I agree with this topic. Sorry. Over to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you so much, Santosh. You took time, but you concluded really well. It was really nice. So next speaker we have Babu Gupta. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So your topic is, all that matters is you are still trying. All that matters is you are still trying. Is that clear? Let me paste in the chat window.
Yes, please. Okay. I have started cycling at the age of 5, and I have cycled with the help of pedals until I was 15. I used to enjoy it, and one day one of my friend in my locality said me that you enjoy cycling too much, and I always see you cycling and you don't get tired. Do you know the reason? I said that no, I don't get tired. I like cycling. It is very comfortable. He said me that Babu, please remove these two pedals, and then you will understand that actually what cycling is and actually what trying to learn something is. Because when we are trying something and we are depending on something for while we are trying it, we are actually not learning it. So if we need to learn something, we need to try properly. It will take time to learn something. Like in my case, it took almost 1.5 years to learn cycling properly. And then I become a good cyclist. I could cycle for around 10 to 15 kilometers, but for that, I had to try in a right way. The most important thing in our life is not trying. The most important thing is trying properly, because each and every one of us are trying. What will we do if we don't try? We will try. We will have to exist in our life. But one person does a thing and the other person does the same thing. Both of them have tried to do a thing, but the first person is gaining more returns while the other one is not gaining that return. Both of them are trying, but the important thing is trying in the correct aspect or in the correct way. Only then you can learn or master an art of anything. So I slightly agree with this topic that trying is very important, but I will say that each and every one of us are trying, but trying in a right way and in a proper way must be known to us. Thank you, and back to you, Table.
Nice take, Babu. Trying in a right way. I think we all can take that from your speech. Now we have Toastmaster Saurabh. Are you
Hello,
ready,
Dinesh.
sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, Saurabh, your topic is one thing you wanted to do, but you are afraid to do. One thing that you wanted to do, but you are afraid to do. Is that clear?
Topic masters, value Toastmasters and guests. Now, one thing which I'm afraid to do, whether I could say I usually hesitate to do, not only me, I hope many of the Toastmasters would agree to this, that they all hesitate to do this, is to hug their father and say, thank you so much for all you have done to me. That is the thing which I always want to do. But we can say that this male ego which we possess is slightly higher than what they have done to us. Now, how many of you have done this? Can raise your hand and say that I have done this. Hug your father tightly and said, thank you so much, Dad, for whatever you have done. No one. In this world, we give importance to our mother, who has done everything for us. I'm not saying that she has not done anything, but what we used to ignore is the effort of a father who has sacrificed his life, who has sacrificed his dreams for his family, to nurture them, to give them the joy and to fulfill the dreams of them, which he could have possibly given time to his dreams and could have achieved what he wanted to or fulfilled his worldly pleasures, but still he chose to ignore them. And in this society, we are never said that you should thank your father too. And that is the reason the thing which I want to do would be to hug my father tightly and say, thank you, Father. Thank you so much for all you have done. Thank you, and over to the topic, Mark.
Fantastic take, sort of really fantastic take. Hope you'll hug your father someday. Thank you so much. Next, we have Gavalier Dushyant. Are you there, Dushyant?
I'm here.
Okay. So, Dushyant, your topic is two people who inspire you and why. Two people who inspire you and why. Take it away, Dushyant.
Okay. So hi Toastmasters, Gibliers and guests present here, and I am EP Dushyant Sanjeev. And the topic given to me is two people who inspired you. Why? The first person who inspired me, 1 minute. The first person who inspired me is Abdul Kalam because he was born in a low income, a family which gets low income, a poor family, and he was just inspired by reading a book. And the second person who inspired me is the person who found bulb. It's Edison, because he didn't found, yeah, most of the things he found was not founded by him but was actually founded by many other people, and he by force taught told them to give their inventions to him. That's why he inspired me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dushan. Wonderful take again. Now we have Sunika ma'am.
Yes, this was Dinesh.
Okay. So, ma'am, your topic is what gets you excited about the life? What gets you excited about the life?
Okay. What Toastmaster Dinesh and members of the Global Impromptu family, good evening. What gets me excited about life? Oh, I get excited about meeting new people. I'm constantly looking for making friends, and I'm very curious about people. So if you put me in a railway station or an airport, I'm very happy. I can spend hours together watching people. I get very excited about small things, I can walk. I love waiting at the arrivals at the airport. I like watching how the reaction when a grandchild comes, how the grandparents run towards the child. And small things like that. People excite me. I'm very curious about people, and sometimes I get into trouble because I stare very obviously, at people. So people in general are very exciting. So I like going to new places. I like seeing new culture and how people eat over there, what they wear, what is their ideas about a lot of things, and going around in the local transport, not because I want to experience the transport or anything, because I see people in that, when we went to the US to see all these big ladies, old ladies getting in with their what is it, the walker into the bus, then folding it, the driver gets down, folds it, puts it in. This is in a small town in the US, not in big towns. All these things very exciting for me, to just watch that. I can spend the whole day not doing anything, just watching people. So people excite me, making friends excite me. Over to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Fantastic take, ma'am. The way you describe it, just like we see the how it is happening in the real. So, nice one. So we'll move on to the next speaker, Jainab. Are you ready, Jainab?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Sir.
Okay.
So your topic is what if pigs pigs had wings? Pigs, pigs, pigs had wings.
What if pigs had wings? Okay. First of all, a very good evening to all the speakers. I hope everyone is doing well. So the topic given to me is what if pigs had wings? I feel this is similar to any of the questions that we have had in the past when we think to ourselves, oh, what if this were reality? Or what if this is how things were supposed to be? Or what if what we see is just an illusion and what other people see is completely different? So I feel this is one of those questions, the answers to which we would never really know. But they're always fun to think about because these are the questions which open up doorways to curiosity and to actually find answer for things that are possible to find. Not what if pigs have wings, but what if regarding to other things. So I feel I've always been a very curious person. So I've not thought particularly about this question, but I've thought to questions similar to this. Like, what if what I see is not what other people see, and what other people see is not something that I see? Because I recently found out that in certain animals, they have different, how we have cones in our eyes that help us generate color in our brain, right? So I recently read this somewhere that in different animals, there are some animals whose cone count is a lot larger than what humans have. So what they see is a completely different spectrum of colors as compared to us because we are limited to the primary colors or the rainbow colors, which mix together to make more colors. But for them, it's like a completely new palette. And I think that was one thing that made me really curious about all our surroundings because there might be so many things that we don't see which do exist. So now everything, even the basic things that I look at, I always think, oh, what if this is not how it actually is and this is how it could be? So what if pigs did have wings, it's just that we could not see them? I feel this is a question we might find an answer to, we might not. So let's look forward to it, and that would be it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for a wonderful day. Great club thoughts. Next speaker, we have Toastmaster Hassan. Toastmaster Hassan, are you there?
Yes,
Okay,
excuse
so,
me. I'm Toastmaster Heshan, not Hassan.
oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, your topic is during this present time, did you miss traveling? During this present time, did you miss traveling? Toastmaster Hassan. Is that clear? Do you want me to?
During this present time, do you miss traveling? Obviously, yes. Due to this pandemic, I enjoy my life by reading books, watching TV, and listening music. It's a very enjoyable life being in solitude because my life is now like an ashram. This Saturday, I took part in a Toastmasters Club meeting. That's my club, ATSL Emerging Toastmasters. On the meeting, the timer was absent. I became the backup timer. I did a great job by timing the speakers, whilst I gave a great table topic speech. I stood and gave my speech. I was applauded by my evaluator as well as the audience. Missing traveling doesn't exactly mean that we should travel every day because this environment is full of toxins. I regard this as a blessing of disguise. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Great take, Toastmaster Hassan. So now we'll move on to next speaker, Sarman sir. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So, sir, your topic is don't stand under mango tree and expect oranges. Don't stand under mango trees and expect oranges.
Yeah. If you can put, yeah, don't stand on the mango tree. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Tabletop Master and Global Indoor Friends. And I think the oranges are expensive than mangoes. Maybe the topic you are expecting to speak. And sometimes in Sri Lanka, actually, mangoes are better than oranges, I can say. So oranges coming from Australia, not very, organic fertilizer, but mangoes just get fruits in the jungles or any other area, all the most of the houses they have the mango trees. But anyway, if you are going behind the mangoes, you are missing oranges. So better to see the macro picture, not the micro picture. So when you go through your involving for small things, you will miss the macro picture and also your objectives. And we have come to this country or so the world for a short period. So within that short period, you have to attend a lot of things, and your family life, the work life, you have to earn something, you have to be happy, and you have to have a legacy to the next generation, or what you get from the society, you have to give back to the society. So all these things to do, you have to have the time management, and also uh, visualizing or attending for the macro picture. Otherwise, you will lose. You have to repent after some time. You have not attended some important things, even the family matters or children or any other things. Over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
Fantastic take, Tharman sir. You really started. You made it funny initially, and you took it the turn. Thank you so much. Next, we have Namrata K. Namrata, are you there?
Yes, table topic master.
Okay. Your topic is describe your perfect day. Describe your perfect day.
Good evening, everyone. My perfect day starts with me going for a morning walk, going to the lake, seeing everybody around, getting the fresh air, and seeing few people rowing, and then coming back home and then getting ready for the work. This is how my day begins. And then I travel to work and then do the work which I have been assigned by my manager. And once I'm done with it, the next half of the day starts with either going to the gym or doing some sports, and just chilling with my friends or playing chess or going to the library. I believe a perfect day for me is having a mix of everything. Mix in the sense doing some productive thing at work, but also having a balance with the colleagues or with my friends. And at the same time, doing some physical activity. So this is my perfect day. And when I come back home and I spend some quality time with my family over dinner, and when I go to the sleep, that is when I realized that okay, I had so and so, I did a lot of things, and that is how I realized that yeah, this is my perfect day. If I feel good and satisfied at the end of the day, this is my perfect day. Back to you, table topic master.
Fantastic take, Namrata. Satisfaction is something I think we all want at the end of the day, and you had a mix of, you covered most of the things in your perfect day. Good. And now we have Amjad sir. Amjad sir, are you ready?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Okay, sir. Your topic is the only way to do great work. Great work is to love what you do. The only way to do the great work is to love what you do.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Be achievable in the time. I think for business.
Hold on, please. Somebody is. Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Only way to great work is to love what you do. I completely agree with the statement. This is the least what we can do if you can not do what you love. So at least choose to love what you do as of now. This is one way of showing your determination to achieve your passion and goal, and tomorrow it will help you to do what you love. Yesterday, coincidentally, I was watching one of the videos of Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said, I did not follow my passion, I followed something different. I was not doing what I loved, I was doing what I hated because I wanted to achieve the highest level of success. I listened to him, but I still insist you to follow your passion, do what you love, and at least love what you do. Not everyone is made for everything, not everything is made for everyone. You have to work according to your resources, according to the area you are working at. If everyone will become a huge entrepreneur, then who will serve them? This is how life is made. Life is crafted by Almighty. Not everyone will become rich. Not everyone will remain poor. This is how life works. The more effort you put, the more richer you become. But I'm sure becoming rich is not your agenda or your focus. Being happy is your focus or everyone's focus. But somehow we consider nowadays in this life race, becoming a rich is becoming a happy person. But I actually tell you, this is not how you get happiness. You have to achieve happiness from your inside. You have to choose happiness. It's a mindset. If you seriously have to remain happy, you can become happy or remain happy wherever you are. You will find small nitty gritties to find happiness. Otherwise, money, big car, big bungalow, charter planes will never give you happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, please, at least love what you do if you're not able to do what you love. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Fantastic take, sir, and that's quite inspirational for every one of us. Thank you so much. Now I think we have Jessie, ma'am, joined just now. Ma'am, do you want to go next? Okay. So, ma'am, your topic is bad news travels fast. Bad news travels fast.
For whom? For whom it is?
Jessie, ma'am.
Oh, it's for me.
Yeah.
I just came in and I was wondering whether it is for me. I'm just opening. Okay. Fellow impromptu family and table topic master Dinesh. Bad news travels fast. Bad news is very spicy. Anything good news is, it's, I don't know, it's good news is like a insipid. There is the truth is always it's a banal like, but when there is a bad news, I don't know why it triggers our mind and our senses, be it romantic wrong news, be it political bad news, be it office gossip, be it religious gossip. Why, if any of these things, if these four areas in society, if anybody does good, what a big thing that he did. He was given a position for that only. But if he is a slightly, he has done wrong, you think, or even if he has not done, he will be, there will be, if he is in the religious, he will be scandalized. If he is in the political, he is corrupt. If he is in the office, then there is a, what you call, partiality, or I'm not getting a better word for that. So people, and bad news always travel fast because bad news probably gives them more thrills than good news. We need to have a research done why bad news travels faster than good news. But I certainly agree, and I've seen, I've witnessed all my life, bad news travels faster than the good news. I don't know how we can express mail good news, but it's more thrilling, more interesting, more it's more spicy, and everyone likes spice in the life. If there is no spice, it is insipid. It's kind of a daily food. So it does. Over to you.
Fantastic take, ma'am. Came at the end, and but you really took the topic in the right way. Now I think we have Ajay sir joined in. Ajay sir, do you want to?
Yes, Dinesh. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. So, Ajay sir, your topic is: it is never too late to get better. It is never too late to get better.
Good evening, everyone on the Global Impromptu platform. It's never too late to get better. I think this is one of the toughest topics I've got ever in my Global Impromptu journey. No. Today is, please remember, today is International Laughter Day. So let's laugh a little bit because the environment around us is so grim. So, and I believe that if we can laugh over a topic like this, it is never late to be better than this. It is, yes, I do agree that it is never late to get better for a simple reason. Every day, in and out, we try to improve ourselves in some area or the other because we learn from what we did well and what we could have done better. Actually, it's a practice which we do. I have been doing over the past, I think, maybe more than 7-8 years, where you get up in the morning and you make a to-do list, as they say. Many people say, make a to-do list so that you know you have a target, you have a time frame, and you know these are on priorities. You have the type of work which you need to do. And when you do that, next day, please go and assess that to-do list. Very essential. It's not that you just made a to-do list and you forgot about it. Next day, when you go and check what you did and what you didn't do. So you mark yourself on a percentage basis. You completed 70%, you completed 80%. Now, what that does is basically try to tell you, okay, these are the things which you did not do. So you focus better to do it. And there are some things which you could have done better, which basically means that you did it, but probably the outcome was not what you desired. So it could have been done differently. And I think these two exercises, to make the to-do list and to assess it, definitely gives you a better option to focus and maybe have a goal achieved. And that's why I always believe that it is never too late to become better. Over to you, Dinesh. Thank you so much.
Fantastic take, sir. We were missing these funny and crisp speeches, some of these meetings. Really nice. So now I think we have someone, Temba, I think if I call your name correctly. Temba, so do you want to go next? Okay.
Temba, is it Temba?
You can receive topic from Toastmaster Sushant.
Finish.
Or,
Jasmine is
Umar.
there. Jasmine is there.
Oh, yeah. Ask me not to just join. Asmin, do you want to go next? Hello.
Jasmine, are you there?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So Are you ready for the topic?
Excuse me?
So do you want to go next? I think you only
Okay,
missed out.
sure.
So your topic is, one second, are we conscious of the time that we are spending on our devices? Your topic is, are we conscious of the time we are spending on our devices? Just
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Table Topics Master. To repeat your question, just to clarify, are we conscious of the time that we're spending on Earth?
our devices, mobile devices or anything.
On our mobile devices. Oh, okay. Good evening, fellow members and guests. We have quite an interesting question on our hands today. Are we conscious of the time we spend on our mobile devices? In a time where smartphones are supposed to make life easier and connect us to everyone around us, it's worth considering to stop and reflect every now and then on, is it really connecting us or is it distracting us? Are we aware and mindful of the people in our lives? Or are we disconnected from our reality and living in a virtual space? This is definitely a question that hits home for me and I can personally relate to, as I have come to notice more and more that my screen time is getting out of hand, and more importantly is encroaching on my obligations in very crucial areas in life. On the one hand, yes, smartphones and mobile devices make our lives easier and more convenient. On the other hand, they may be a way to pacify our time and to make us fall behind in real life. So I actually urge each and every one of you to take a moment to consider how your mobile devices are affecting your lives, whether positively or negatively, and to make a conscious moving forward that this is something that you'll keep in perspective. Thank you very much, Table Topics Master. Back to you.
Fantastic take, Asmi. We can all really take that and be conscious on the time that we use on the devices. Thank you so much. I think that's all we have. Oh, I see Puneet joined just now. Puneet, do you want to go next?
Yes, Dinesh. Oh, I did not expected this. Okay, as soon as I logged in, but yeah, okay, Dinesh.
Yeah, we are at the end, so all the speakers spoke, so you are left out. Yeah. So, Puneet, your topic is busy is not an excuse. Busy is not an excuse.
There's a beautiful saying which I read when I was in college. No one is busy in life. It's all about priorities. Too often, when you reflect our own life, what are we doing busy being busy? I mean, if we were so busy, then I'm pretty sure we would have been some person who would have been a TEDx speaker or a world champion of public speaking or some kind of speaker, right? Don't we? Or we're some kind of big achiever. But too often when we realize to look at our own priorities and are looking at our own life, I highly feel that we are just accepting our life, and very rare that we see people who are actually leading their life. But having made a generic statement, let me quote this beautiful line I read said, when there is a why, there is a way. So I remember how I would indulge myself in so many other things because I love this thing called being busy, right? We are busy doing these things, we are busy doing that thing. I mean, we have all of us would have all these weird excuses. Even at this point of time, I would have been busy saying that I'm reading this book. But no, I think, okay, I have to attend one table topic. We are all here for a reason, right? Don't we? In spite of our busy schedules at this warm, beautiful Sunday evening when I could be watching the IPL match. But then we are all of us are here right now, learning something, experiencing something the best from the each and every member out there in this beautiful platform. So in summarize, let me summarize that even when I share this link with few people in my friend circle, Toastmaster circle, they say that I'm busy Busy doing what? IPL match. Okay. You're never gonna master your table topics. These are the same kind of people who come and ask me for table topic tips. Now that just goes to show that there are people who have their priorities sorted in a different way. They want to achieve everything, but they'll not take that step because they are busy being busy doing something else. So, fellow Toastmasters, no one is busy in life. It's all about priorities. And we are all champions here right now because if I can see in this warm, beautiful Sunday evening, there are close to 14 participants, which just goes to show that how much we have made growth as our priority. And thank you so much, Global Impromptu team, for making this beautiful initiative. Yes, IPL will come and go, but personal growth always remains a priority. So let's not be busy watching someone else create dream. Let's create our own dreams and reality. Back to you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Thank you so much for this beautiful topic.
Fantastic take, Puneet. You really added it. The last topic you made it, standard size. So great take. Really. I think that's it we have from the yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dinesh, Toastmaster Dinesh. Now you will receive your topic from Toastmaster Sushant or Toastmaster Umar. Let them decide. Let them fight and decide.
Sushant, you want to give or I should give?
Yeah, no problem, Umarji. You give it. No problem.
Are you sure? Okay, I will give a
Yeah,
very easy
yeah.
one. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sushant, Sushant, your topic is listen carefully. Is it possible to tell a lie without saying a single word? Is it possible to tell a lie without saying a single word? Sushant, Dinesh.
Thank you so much, Umar sir. I think it is possible to tell a lie without saying a word. Like generally, I feel Indians we kind of instead of saying words, we kind of nod our heads like most of the things that we won't see in the Western culture. We kind of yeah, like Amjad sir is doing. We can yeah, we generally do it in the same way. Not the people in Europe or the America do that, but yeah, our facial expressions can say it that whether we are lying or whether we are saying it truth. And we have some theories, I think, in psychology or somewhere that based on your eyeball, if it's go up, I think, or go down or somewhere, they can identify that you are lying. It's again based on how you look at down and when you look down and you speak, and we can also say that you are lying. There are some I think ways where we can identify whether you are lying or not, even though without speaking any words. So yeah, it's all possible to uh, to lie without speaking words. Yeah, that's what I can take it from the topic. Thank you so much, Umar sir.
Good.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Umar, Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy, and Toastmaster Zainab. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we manage our show. One person takes care of topics, one person takes care of the timing device, and another person chip in at the end to entertain our host, our topics master. Let's go to Toastmaster Zainab for the timing report. Please put your hands together to welcome her.
Hi again. So first of all, I would like to say that everyone spoke really well, and everyone spoke above 1 minute, which was like the basic time everyone needs to pause. Other than that, I feel except for Toastmaster Babu Gupta, Amjad sir, and Jessie ma'am, everyone was well under the timing mechanism. So yes, that would be it.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Zainab. Really appreciate. All right, with that, let's put our hands together again to thank Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy as a host, our topics master, and Toastmaster Zainab as the timer. Thank you so much for making another meeting as success. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vested in me as host of this global impromptu speaking platform, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you.